Laos is a tranquil landlocked country in Southeast Asia. Often overshadowed by its neighboring countries, Thailand, Vietnam and Cambodia. For their more famous attractions, Laos has plenty to offer, with the benefit of fewer crowds. This small Southeast Asian country is an affordable and exciting destination to visit. Explore the wild side of Laos with its lush undulating mountains, meandering rivers, and remote Laotian villages. Trek to isolated hill tribes, swim in fast-flowing waterfalls, and creep through underground caves. Laos is nothing if not an adventure. Today's video is about wonders of Laos. Before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. Luang Prabang, the most popular place to visit in Laos. Luang Prabang is an historic city that once served as the capital of the Kingdom of Laos. Today, it remains the unofficial tourist capital. Set at the point where the Mekong and Nam Khan rivers meet, Luang Prabang stands in front of a backdrop of a magnificent hilltop temple. All things considered, it's probably one of the most picturesque cities in Southeast Asia. Small it may be, but Luang Prabang is packed with things to see and do. While in Luang Prabang, you will want to wake up early to witness the daily Tak Bat, where hundreds of the community's monks, clad in saffron robes, silently walk through the streets to gather alms. Explore the beautiful Pha Tad Ki Botanical Garden, home to more than 2,000 species of plants, and take your time bartering for souvenirs and rice wine at the local street market. Vientiane. As Vientiane is the capital and largest city in Laos, it's worth a visit. But you don't need much more than a few days to enjoy all there is to do in this relatively small town. Once a French trading post, Vientiane is usually used simply as a stopping point for those flying in or out of the international airport. There are several temples to explore, but the best way to experience Vientiane is with a stroll along the Mekong River at sunset, browsing one of the riverside markets along the way. Vang Vieng. The town is home to all sorts of accommodation, from hostels to guest houses, as well as plenty of bars and restaurants that are open until late during the main tourist season. There are so many day trips to enjoy from Vang Vieng that can be booked at any of the travel kiosks in town, such as the trip to the aptly named Blue Lagoon. One of the most popular things to do in Vang Vieng is the infamous river tubing, where you can float down the river, stopping at various riverside bars along the way. Having met with disaster over the years, as you can imagine with young people swimming and drinking, the tubing bars have been restricted to just a few that are closely monitored by Laos standards. Phonsavan. Phonsavan is the provincial capital of the Sieng Kuang province in central Laos, and the gateway to the Plain of Jars. Built in the 1970s to replace the old town that was destroyed during the Second Indochina War, the town is characterized by brightly colored wooden houses and cattle fields tended by Hmong cowboys. Surrounded by undulating hills and pine forests, the scenic town of Phonsavan, which aptly means Hills of Paradise, has a great climate all year round. The main attraction is the megalithic archaeological landscape in Laos that's made up of thousands of stone, jar-like structures dotted about the valleys. Believed to have been used as graves or to store rice wine, the remains of these mysterious stone jars are one of the most famous prehistoric sites in Southeast Asia. Si Phan Don. Si Phan Don, which means 4,000 islands, is a series of different sized islands dotted along the Mekong River in southern Laos Kong district. The main island of Don Kong, the largest island, has a few temples and a museum, but there isn't a whole lot to do on the islands, especially when half of them are underwater after the annual Mekong flooding. But with their backdrop of rice fields, waterfalls, and farmlands scattered with riverside huts, that's all part of the charm of Si Phan Don. Sitting on the border with Cambodia, Si Phan Don's culture has a mixture of Laotian and Cambodian charm. Spend your days spotting freshwater Irrawaddy dolphins off the coast of Don Kong and photographing the remains of Laos' first railway, the Don Con narrow gauge railway built by the French as a way to get around the massive Con Phaphung Falls. Wat Phu. Wat Phu Champasak, also known as Wat Phu Champasak, is an ancient Khmer Hindu temple complex spread across 6 terraces and 3 levels. Located at the base of Mount Phu Khao, Wat Phu, which means mountain temple, has buildings that are well over 1,000 years old. Over the years, many more structures were erected. It's these more modern ruins from the 11th to the 13th centuries that can be seen at Wat Phu Champasak today. The highlight of the city is Wat Phu itself, an ancient shrine dedicated to Lord Shiva, one of the gods of the Hindu Trimurti. It boasts intricate carvings, a sacred spring, and a set of beautiful Buddha images. The sanctuary was converted into a Buddhist monastery in the 13th century, which it still functions as today. Luang Namtha, which means the area around the Thar River, is the largest city in the Luang Namtha province of northern Laos. Located along the riverbanks of the Namtha, one of the dozen tributaries on the Mekong River, the town functions mainly as a stopover on the backpacker route between China and Laos, or as a way to break up the longboat journey between Hue Zai and Luang Prabang. Tham Kong Lo is an incredible underground karst limestone cave tucked away inside Phu Hin Bun National Park in central Laos. Also known as Kong Lo Cave, which means beauty in the dark, the cave is accessible only by longtail boat. You can chug along one of the longest river cave systems in the world with your way illuminated by magical miners' lamps. Nong Kiau, sometimes called Nong Kiau, is a popular tourist destination in Luang Prabang province because of its many walking, mountain climbing and biking opportunities. A must-see sight is the bridge across the Nam O River that was built by China. The bridge connects the two parts of Nong Kiau, and is a good place to see stunning views of the river and mountains. Nong Kiau is a rustic village, so visitors shouldn't expect truly luxurious accommodations. Spelunkers may enjoy exploring the Pha Top caves that are located about a mile from town. The caves housed villagers during the Second Indochina War. Bokeo Nature Reserve. The Bokeo Nature Reserve was created to protect its population of the black-cheeked gibbon, rediscovered in 1997, which was previously thought to be extinct. A visit to Bokeo Nature Reserve is not complete without a stay at the Gibbon Experience, an eco-tourism conservation project. Guests stay in tree houses and travel by zip line through the forests in search of the black gibbon. Besides the elusive black gibbon, visitors to the reserve may also see elephants, bears, tigers and wild buffalo. The Gibbon Experience also works to rehabilitate and return to the wild animals that were captured by poachers. With mountains ranging from 1,600 to almost 5,000 feet in altitude, the reserve also is a good place to watch birds. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below.